Yola is here to change the tech world into a better and more open place. In only 3 years, Yola's developed an operating system called Sailfish, hired over 100 people, and designed a UI which is unlike any other. We've put our hearts and souls into Yola, and the great news is the hard work is paying off. We're now selling in 31 countries and counting. Come on inside. I have something new to show you. Now it's my pleasure to present to you plans for our next product, the Yola tablet. At the moment, it's just a dream, but we want to make it a reality. We want the tablet to be people-powered by the Yola community. You tell us what you want, and we'll do everything we can to make it happen. Your tablet is powered by open source software called the Sailfish. The Yola tablet's display is as high-end as you'll find today. You're going to love it. We believe functional is beautiful, so the front of your tablet doesn't have any unnecessary buttons. The Sailfish operating system works with natural hand movements via gestures. The multitasking on the Sailfish operating system shows all your running apps conveniently in one single view. You'll be able to change the look and feel of your tablet to match your mood with the ambiance switcher. Please support our campaign. Join the Yola movement. Join our community. Let's show the big companies that independence, innovation, and people matter. But it takes money, and we need your help. Yola is completely different than any other company you could support. We're powered by people. All of our customers have a say in what goes into our products. Please help us make the Yola tablet and make it yours. 1, 2, 3. People power!
One of the problems with the current medical system is that you only connect with the system every now and then.
We are in the biggest tsunami of personalization in the world, but for medicine, we are still waiting in line in an emergency room.
With your smartphone, you can find out about anything, anywhere. But what you can't find is information about your own body.
In 2005, I spent almost a year in hospital with one of my children. I started to look at all the machines and all the readings. After a couple of weeks, I understood it. And it was very liberating to have that knowledge. I want to make a company that, gives people these numbers. The Scout will allow people to see the fingerprint of their health in very minute detail.
When you have a visit with a physician or you go to an ER, the first thing they do is check the vital signs to see where you're at right now. This, you just hold it to your forehead, and in seconds you have all of it. The Scout gives you your heart rate, your blood pressure, your temperature, your respiratory rate, and your oxygen levels in your blood.
Scanadu Scout works everywhere. It analyzes all your readings and then stores it forward.
When people have a Scout, they can connect with their physician in ways that was never possible before.
We are competing in the X Prize. This is important because what we aim to do with Scanadu Scout is to bring the 5 senses into a single recording device. We will have essentially a doctor in the palm of our hands.
This is the ultimate consumer device for medicine.
We put a lot of thought into giving you medical-grade data that's easy to understand, records it, and enables you to communicate with your physician and make smart decisions together.
We have a relationship with NASA, although their medicine was never actually destined to be for consumers. It was destined to be for astronauts in the space station.
This is exactly the kind of responsive platform that we need. This allows us to go further and enhance our performance.
Right now, when you buy a cup of coffee, you can see that transaction on your smartphone even before you leave the store. With the Scout, you can see the impact on your health before you leave the store. So for parents, you can find out early in the day if your child is going to be sick later in the day or not. It's something that's good for all of us. This is one of the most exciting times in the history of medicine and the history of health. We can finally understand our bodies and adjust them in ways that it's never been possible before. But that takes all of us working together. So join us in making this a reality.
Space Station! Space Station! Come in! This is Captain Zero. Come in, Space Station!
You always dreamed that this was the way communication was supposed to be. Meteor Smartwatch by Craos makes the future even better than you imagined.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Jack, we're having a meeting at 3 and I would love for you to be there.
No problem. See you then.
Meteor Smartwatch connects with your iPhone, Android, or Windows 8 smartphone via Bluetooth. The Craos Meteor is an all-in-one device. It replaces activity trackers, sensors, heart rate monitors, and cycling computers. It also keeps you connected to your favorite social media apps wherever you go, without having to look at your phone.
Should I share this?
Definitely.
Meteor can detach from the wristband and be worn in a number of different Craos accessories. It has a daily activity tracker and a sports mode for running and cycling. The built-in Ant Plus receiver makes it compatible with hundreds of Ant Plus fitness devices and sensors. Your activity stats will sync to your smartphone and the cloud, where you can set goals, track your progress, and share with friends or your social network. Meteor Smartwatch has a battery life of over 7 days on a single charge.
Read text.
New message from Jim. The stock finally hit 98. What do you want to do?
Reply.
What do you want to say to Jim?
Sell.
I updated your message to Jim. What would you like to do?
Send.
The Craos Meteor is the only waterproof smartwatch to feature a microphone and speaker, allowing you to control your smartphone hands-free through mobile voice commands. With our customizable gesture control, you can interact with your smartphone by simply moving your hand. Use it to control your music from a distance. Or manage phone calls hands-free.
Hey, babe.
Hello, honey. Are you on your way home?
Yeah, long week.
Why don't you pick up some steaks on the way and we can grill them tonight?
Okay, great. See you in a bit.
Bye.
The list of new smartwatch features goes on. Using Unicode, the industry standard for consistent coding, Meteor displays texts, notifications, and apps in any of 8 languages supported by the system, with more languages to come. Meteor's built-in 3-axis accelerometer and gyrometer open the door for developing future apps. including specialized sports, health and fitness apps like a golf swing analyzer. The SDK allows developers and designers to create new apps for the Craos Meteor smartwatch. With SDK, plus the microphone, speaker, 3-axis accelerometer and gyrometer, anything is possible. We dreamed of a future that has finally arrived, and it is better than we imagined. Meteor Smartwatch by Craos is ready for production. Be the first to own this piece of tomorrow. If we meet our goals, we can deliver the smartwatch that will change everything as early as the end of November 2013, with all backers expected to receive their smartwatches before Christmas.
TouchPico is a phenomenal portable projector with touchable interface, support for Android apps, and wireless streaming. It can be widely used at home, in the ballroom, or in the classroom.
With TouchPico, you get a very small size, but up to 18 inches of touchscreen. You can download any Android apps you like, and you just play on a supersized screen or tablet. You don't need any HDMI cable or other USB cable. We are able to wirelessly transmit to the TouchPico. Because we are using the stylus pen, basically you can touch the projector screen. So you can control any software you pre-install into this TouchPico.
TouchPico converts your office into a sci-fi experience by providing an interactive table in your boardroom. You can share your ideas, mind maps, and get instant feedback from peers on the table.
You can write, you can touch, you can control. TouchPico is actually very useful at home. Because a normal projector has a very large size, it is not very easy to set up in a home scenario. It is very easy for users to preload the Netflix apps, YouTube apps, or even Hulu.
Oh yeah, it's as easy to use as a smartphone, so there's no training required. You plug and play. Once you finish, you just pack it up, put it in your bag. There's a great potential also to combine it with personal devices and to create learning spaces where you have both one-to-one and one-to-many, which is what's going to be lacking in the future.
Currently, we have completed the R&D part of TouchPico. Now it is going to be very vital for us to get the funding to put the TouchPico into mass production.
TouchPico is a really innovative product. In IDMPO, we are looking to fund projects which is innovative and has wide application. You know, when I look at TouchPico, I say, wow, this is a product that actually has a wide application.
TouchJet is a high-end product integrated with infrared sensing technologies. We are working on infrared laser technologies, and we aim to collaborate with this startup to realize innovative human-computer interaction.
This is a big undertaking. It takes a lot of courage, but it takes more to deliver the products to the hands of users all around the world.
TouchPico is going to be super affordable. Just imagine you're going to own a projector, Android PC, and a super large size touchscreen, all together with a price just below a few $100s.
Blame it on the little guy. How original. He must have read the schedule wrong with his one eye.
Come on, don't take it personal.
You were thinking that. You were thinking.
TouchPico won't find its way to the market if we don't have your support.
If we reach our goal with your support, that also means students all around the world can get access to better education content for their classrooms.
Indiegogo is an amazing platform for creators like us to get help from people like you who are going to become early adopters of amazing concepts.